Okay guys, PW80, I'm going to piece this together and I'm going to start from the open and go out, but it's pretty basic as far as opening. You take out the Phillips screws and you remove the cover. First remove your Kickstarter obviously, and then remove that cover. Then you have this C-clip that you can take right off with a flathead screwdriver, and your clutch assembly comes off right behind that. Don't lose the springs. Remember kind of how it went back together or how you took it apart. And inside here on this PW80 there's ball bearings. I don't know if you can see. I laid the bike on the side because the bearings just wanted to fall out, but there's 12 total. So it goes 3 with a space, 3 with a space, 3 with a space, and 3 with a space. And you just put your clutch pads back in there accordingly. Be careful with this guy. I had that spring back inside of there pop out. And I got this clutch set off of Amazon. I think it was 28 bucks. And I got a complete seal kit for this bike for I think $9. So it's very cheap to do. The clutch pads on this look okay. And the reason I'm doing this is because it shifts hard into second, and when I shift it into first, it just kind of sits there and it's like it's almost trying to grab it. Every 2 or 3 seconds you can feel it like jerking a little bit, jerking the bike instead of just sitting there nice and smooth without touching the throttle. I tried adjusting the cable, didn't seem to work. So I'm going to go do this and then I'll try the cable again and go from there. But everything so far looks okay. And like I said, I'm just going to piece this together. I couldn't find any good videos on this clutch assembly. So there we are with that. Just put your clutch pads in the same way you took them out. Nothing hard about that. Drain your oil first, I guess that would be the first thing. If you're in a pinch, I guess you wouldn't even have to drain your oil. You could just lay the bike down on the side. And then you just simply put the C-clip, which goes right around here. I'll get that next. And put your new gasket and your cover on. I bought a new gasket for I think $7 off of eBay. But actually the old one looks okay. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with this old one. And there's a seal down in there, and you have a seal here for your Kickstarter, but it goes on from the outside. I'll get a little clip when I put the pads back in. Alright, so it's very simple. Pull off these pieces. This is, I don't know the name of it, but that's what stays. And then you have your clutch pad behind it. And then another one of these, then a clutch pad. I've already done a couple, but there's a clutch pad in there. You see those pins sticking up. That's what goes around, or that goes around those pins. There's 4 of them. Simply just drop it in place and line it up. It pops down there. Next will be a clutch pad. So I'm just simply moving an old clutch pad over here, grabbing my new clutch pad. They're all the same. Same on both sides. Bring it over here. I just drop it down on there the wrong way so it lays flat, and then I just turn it and it pops right down into place. Same thing. Come over here, grab the metal ring, wipe it off, put the metal ring on, move the old clutch pad over here, grab a new clutch pad, put it on the clutch hub. So on and so forth till you get to the end, and that will be where you install the C-ring, which I will do that on video as soon as I get to it. Alright, I've got all the new clutch pads on. They're all in there in place, lined up. Don't forget to put your 4 springs back on. There they go. And next you have this metal plate. I'm just putting this back on. You can see there's a mark right there on the top one. It's a little hard to see, but that's where the spring was touching it before. So that's how I'm going to line that back up, and it goes the side you're seeing facing inside the engine, flat side facing you with the little E-clips. You see there's 2 E-clips on each side. There's some springs inside of here. So it goes back in that way. Put my springs. That's how I had it. Okay. That's in there. Next, you see this mark here, and they're all the way around. There. There's a little groove underneath each one of those. It takes this C-clip right here. It's just a little C-clip. So just start one end underneath one of them and work your way all the way around. You can pinch it in, it's going to be just fine. I would do that part on camera. I just tried and I need both my hands, and I'm working with a cell phone right now, so I'll just come back to it when it's together and show you that. Alright. Clutch assembly is all replaced. You can see that C-clip is in there. Make sure you get it up underneath, inside the groove, underneath these tabs on the outside of this clutch hub, or else you're going to have problems. My gasket was fine, but I'm opting to go ahead and throw a little paint on the outside of this just to touch it up. So got a new gasket, what the hell, I'm going to use it. I'll come back when it's done, start it up, put it in gear, and hopefully it doesn't grab anymore. I believe them clutch plates might have been the case, because now I have a little bit of free play in these pads, and in the old ones there was no free play at all. So I don't know if over time they expand and that's how they go bad, or if they get worn down and that's how they go bad. I don't really know what to look for. And actually, if you guys know, let me know. Is it because those clutch plates expand over time and that's why they grab, or do they actually wear down? Alright, I'm going to keep going with this and come back to the video when I can. Alright, so this is that side cover, right side. I removed the seal that goes there. It's that little one. That other one is the one that's for the Kickstarter. Got the new ones. Here's the new one. I'm glad I did, because trapped back inside there was just a bunch of old gunk and a little bit of metal shavings. And it's pretty hard, so I don't think these seals have ever been changed on this thing. And this is a 96. So anyway, there's a new seal. Don't forget to put a little lubricant on your seals. And we're getting there. New gaskets on. Just wanted to give a shout out to this company here. I don't think you can see it, but it's Interface. The gasket is perfect. Perfect fit. Now on this kickstart, there's a little spring that came loose. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Down inside of there is a little notch in the casting for this spring to hook onto, and mine came loose and was up there. I don't know, actually I don't know that if it was like that to begin with or not, but it goes down in there, so just be aware of that. New seals are in the side cover, about to put it on, fill it up with oil, and I'm gonna let it sit overnight and just rotate it with the kickstart, because my stupid ass forgot to soak the clutch plates for 24 hours. So I'm just gonna do it that way, and hopefully everything's okay.